This is Shantam Singh, and in today's episode of the Car Vlog, which is my first Car Vlog episode, we would be talking about the Maruti 800. We would be going on a drive in it, and we will be looking around and looking at all the features that it had to offer. So this is a deluxe. This was offered in 2002. So that means it's not really carbureted. It has an MPFI and it is a 5-speed. So without wasting much time, let's look at this.
So talking about the 800, as I mentioned, this is an MPFI variant. That means this has an ECU and not a carburetor. And when we talk about carburetors, we would know that the earlier variants of the Maruti 800 did have the carburetor. This is not a 4-speed though, this is a 5-speed. That means it has a 12-valve system, which one can see once you spot the vehicle. You would know because it's written right here. You see that? Perfect. So let us go inside the vehicle and let us see how it is. And it is in a pretty good condition for a 2002 model, that I must say. So let's open her up. So the interiors are as basic as it can get. Let's sit inside. So that's the speedometer. You see there is no tachometer. That's not a problem though, because you don't need one. The steering is extremely basic, but that's all you need in an 800 anyway. The horn, yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's a stock horn. Then these are the AC controls. I really like them. These are like the JDM ways of having controls. This stock, it's really good looking. This broke, so this is where you can store some stuff if you want. That's the AC. There's where the radio comes in if you want one. And this is the tray, I guess. It used, I think it was this one. The provision for a 12 volt is here, but it offers no 12 volts as a circuit. This is the glove box, typical glove box. This car is a mess though. But anyway, older cars also, one thing that I did want to point out, did not come with these rear view mirrors. So that is one thing you have to do without. You can use this. And we are going to start her up and we are going to see what it sounds like. Now that we know what the vehicle sounds like, yeah, it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing and it drives like a go-kart. That is also one thing. So we'll just pop the hood and we're going to see what is inside. Of course, you won't find the carburetor, which is pretty. So this is the hood. This is an 800cc 3-cylinder, and man, does it sound so good. That's a new battery I got for this vehicle because the alternator was screwed up and I had to get a replacement for the alternator and for the battery of this vehicle. So let's rev it up from here so you can listen to the sound from here. Yep, that is an amazing sound. So now we are going to shut the hood. We are going to take it for a small run. This car is actually really easy to drive. And if you leave aside easy to drives, you would understand that this actually feels like a go-kart. And yeah, the feeling of a broken exhaust, which is of a shit box, really makes this thing go places, guys. The thing about these vehicles is that you can drive them around and you can drive them on private roads if you want to, because now these are illegal in Delhi. You cannot drive these, and the fact remains the same because this is not really saving the environment also in like any form, because it's extremely simple, and that is making new cars is going to cause a lot more pollution. And I have read in a survey that around 23% of Delhi's cars are going to be decommissioned. That makes zero sense. You won't be able to listen to this thing. I mean, just listen to it. It's yeah. What a total colossal wreck. You can listen to it anytime and it's going to be music to ears. It is something which is a total bliss to drive. A nice Accord. I think that's a V6. this was basically a quick review of the 800, a go-kart.